Gamergate is very much a representation of that sort of splitting people off into teams where they take these grievances, these things that they perceive as the main problem, which maybe actually do have some sort of root in an actual alienation they feel in their lives, and redirecting it towards, some very specific obsession. In this case, it was a lie that some dude put out about a game developer, and a whole reactionary movement was basically built around that, thanks to the likes of, Breitbart and all that. But on the other hand, you also had this anti-Gamergate movement, which was also signal boosting Gamergate on a constant basis. Constant articles about how bad Gamergate is and how awful these people are. And nobody really, I'm not just going to completely cop to being part of the chud dunking industrial complex as far as this goes. Even during that period of time, I was saying things like, these people are fucking terrible. Look at what they're doing. They're liars. They're misogynists. They're blah, blah, blah. And yes, Gamergate as a movement, as the ideology it represented, was those things. But you don't get there automatically. You have to have something that you're alienated from, some discontent position that you're starting from.
Exactly.
You have these Rush Limbaughs, you have your Glenn Becks, you have all of these folks who are mapping all of these concerns that a person might have. Like, what am I going to do with my life? How am I going to get anywhere? I'm working super hard, but I'm not getting anything out of it. These are real concerns, but you have this entire complex that started with people like Rush Limbaugh, and you have your Ben Shapiros nowadays who are doing the same thing.
You can make a quick buck by, going on about how shit society is.
Exactly.
Like, online. Like, you can make it's a very easy thing to do, to go online and create a large following, based on grievances about how shit society is. Everybody feels like society is shit right now.
Or posting pictures of your breasts.
You can get a large following online by posting thirst traps as well, but you can also get a large following online by going on about how shit society is, because the society is shit and everybody fucking feels like society is shit. But we have to arm people with the real reasons why society is shit. And during Gamergate, what was the liberal response to that fucking shit? Lacy fucking Green. People who were like well-meaning liberals, but who totally lacked a systemic analysis. Their response was to then essentialize those people in the same way that those people were essentializing other people. And it was just this fucking tone-deaf echo chamber of bullshit. We can escape that.
Two sides of the same coin.
Two sides of the same fucking coin. We can escape that. There is an escape route from this form of pathology, and it's called fucking class consciousness. It's called class consciousness. And the thing is, all that created was a new class of influencers. That's exactly what the neoliberal structure is designed to do. It's designed to recuperate genuine grievance and create a market out of it. And that's where we are today. And that's why none of this shit is going to work against fighting reaction in the way that it could. I'm not saying that debunking talking points isn't important or presenting new information. Of course it is. But it needs to be armed with a structural critique of why these things develop. The void of class consciousness is where reaction grows. You can't just say, because you're cis and white and male or whatever the fuck, that means that you are inherently evil, number one. It's like an original sin in their fucking worldview. Yeah. And you have no problems in society. Class is a factor, and it's the thing from which all experience is filtered through. And that's true despite whatever the fuck your identity is. People are suffering under neoliberalism, and they need answers. And yes, some suffer more than others, but racism and bigotry and all of these other things are justifying ideologies for people to suffer under other people so that those people can have the privilege that they have. We need a structural analysis.
Well, dominance doesn't justify itself.
No.
That's the thing that people don't understand. We're supposed to say, you know what? They're just bad. They think they're better than other people, and that's just how they are. What we have to do is defeat them. We have to push them into a corner. We have to put like a sheet over them so we don't see them or some shit like that. And then the world is good. That's it. Like that's what we really think. Like, yes, you can harass people out of a space. That's a definite real thing. And everyone loves this whole both sides dichotomy of something. With Gamergate, there isn't a both sides dichotomy. There's two demographics of one side. The same kind of essentialism exists in a manner where, you know, the aesthetics and the targets are different in their little different groups and they fight with each other, but it's two teams playing the same sport.
Exactly.
We can't keep playing that fucking sport.
It's not going to lead us to favorable fucking outcomes. And the truth of the matter is, and the things that the fucking aesthetically progressive side of that one coin don't understand is that the working class deserve socialism. Get out of the fucking way.